Hello guys, so we were just continuing from Ayah 4 of Surah Al-Fatiha, which is the first surah in the Quran. So we were at 4, Maliki Yawm al-Din. So Maliki comes from the Arabic linguistic word of Malik, which is king. Maliki, so this could indicate many things. Maliki could mean belonging to, or the entity that everything belongs to. Malik means the entity that owns and has mulk to everything. Maliki Yawm al-Din. So the master of the day of judgment is how it's translated. If we quickly look at the tafsir, so we're not saying anything too distant. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned his sovereignty of the day of resurrection, but it does not negate his sovereignty over all things. For Allah mentioned that he is the Lord of existence, including this earthly life and the hereafter. This is Ibn Kathir. Allah only mentioned the day of recompense here because on that day no one except him will be able to claim ownership of anything whatsoever. On that day no one will be allowed to speak without his permission. Similarly, Allah said, يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من إذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا. So the day that Ruh, Gabriel, or another angel, and the angels will stand forth in rows, they will not speak except him whom the most gracious Allah allows, and he will speak what is right. 78:38. So generally, the reference here is that in Yawm al-Qiyamah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will only allow he whom he wills, essentially. So in Yawm al-Qiyamah, the day of judgment, not everyone is allowed to. So pretty much there will be silence, unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has willed that individual to speak. So it's a day free of chaos or backbiting, So we live in a time where backbiting is common, and backbiting is seen as the norm, and it's actually seen as something that sells, gossip sells, as they say. So in Yawm al-Qiyamah, day of judgment, especially in Jannah, inshallah we're all there, in heaven, there will be no backbiting, there will be no sort of envy talk or bitterness or any of these human emotions. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. So you alone we worship, and you alone we seek guidance, or we ask for help. Let's quickly look at 1.5 tafsir. So this is Ibn Kathir again. So the linguistic and religious meaning of ibadah. Linguistically, ibadah means subdued or worship. For instance, a road is described as mu'abada, meaning paved. Okay, I think this is a very formal word, fasha. In religious terminology, ibadah implies the utmost love, humility, and fear, the merit of stating the object of the action before the doer of the act, and the merit of these negations. You means we worship you alone and no one else, and you rely on you alone and no one else. This is the perfect form of obedience, and the entire religion is implied by these two ideas. Some of the Salaf said Al-Fatiha is the secret of the Quran, whilst these words are the secret of Al-Fatiha. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You we worship, and you we ask for help from. Okay, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. So this is referring to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of course, so the Lord of all worlds. And let's stop it here, guys. Thank you so much, and ma'as-salam.